from New York to Los Angeles if you want to go to Los Angeles right now. But New York to Los Angeles, and you can go back a little bit. With the electric truck, you'll stop approximately 6 times.
Oh boy, somebody come get your PEEPAW. Good God. So that was the President of the United States saying that you can drive a semi-truck, a diesel-powered semi-truck, from New York to Los Angeles and back a little ways. And with an EV truck, you got to stop 6 times. Now, he also said that if they allow EV trucks in the United States, they're going to have to replace all of the overpasses and bridges because the trucks are too heavy. Yes, he actually said that. Now, first of all, I'm not saying that there's not a truck or some trucks that can go from New York to Los Angeles. I am saying 99.99% of them can't. That is not a thing. Also, I'm just curious, what difference does it make if you can drive from New York to Los Angeles? It's not like you're not going to stop, right? You're going to stop. And look, if you're a truck driver and you have a truck, an over-the-road truck that'll go from New York to Los Angeles on a tank of fuel, put it in the comments section. You're going to have a big-ass tanks is what yeah. But more important to the EV trucks. Yes, EV trucks are heavier than diesel-powered trucks. That doesn't mean you got to replace the overpasses and bridges. That means you can't haul as much cargo, right? Yeah. Like, these things don't weigh so much, they can't go over an overpass. That's the dumbest thing I have ever heard in my life. Consider the fact that on some of these long bridges, you might have 50 semi-trucks going across them at one time. Now, from everything I have found, an EV truck is anywhere from 4,000 to 8,000 pounds heavier than a diesel-powered semi-truck. And what that means is that they can pull 4,000 to 8,000 pounds less cargo. Less cargo means less pay. And by the way, truckers have very tight margins, all right? So yes, they do have less range, and yes, less capacity to haul cargo because they are heavier. That is 1,000% true. But the idea that you have to replace all the bridges in the United States because of EV trucks is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Of course, it is Donald Trump talking, so that's not unusual. Personally, I think if a company wants EV trucks, that's up to the company. That's their business. That's up to them. If they want to haul less cargo, if it makes sense, maybe they save enough money on fuel that it's fine. I don't know all the economics of it because every company is different. I just feel like we're going to hear a lot of people saying in the very near future, you can't drive an EV truck over an overpass. Yeah, because they often repeat the really dumb stuff. So I'm here to let you know that's not a thing. That is not a thing. Thanks.